Hello, thank you for tuning in to Mrs. Smalls Tries It All, the channel where Mrs. Smalls tries a little bit of everything and shares with you how it's done. Also, welcome to Smalls Authentic Spice Blends and Sauces, the channel where we use our spice blends and sauces to show you recipes on how to use our spices. All right, so thank you for tuning in, however you tuned in, and let me get to the recipe for today. So today we are going to be making an Ethiopian dish. It is actually the Ethiopian national dish. It is called Doro Wat, which simply translates to chicken stew. Now, one of our spices that we are using for chicken stew is our blend of Berbere seasoning. Our Berbere seasoning is, I like to call it like a one-stop only. You don't have to add much to it, or you actually don't have to add anything. I feel like everything's in there but salt. So all you gotta do is add some salt. You'll be good to go. So for this recipe, you need a whole chicken. This is a whole chicken cut up. I cut the chicken up. I don't necessarily like buying chickens that are cut up, so I cut the chicken up. 2 cups of water, 1 cup of white vinegar, minced garlic, the small spice blend Berbere seasoning, 3 medium red onions about this size, tomato paste, and any pink Himalayan sea salt will do. All right. We have pink Himalayan sea salt as well if you would like to get that. But, you know, it is what it is. It's up to you. Pink Himalayan sea salt will do the trick. Actually, any sea salt, really. All right. So first things first, you're going to cut up your chicken, let it sit in 2 cups of water, 1 cup of vinegar. Let that sit for about 2 hours. After about 2 hours, what you're going to do is rinse the chicken off. Okay. And get ready to prepare the sauce. So to prepare the sauce, the first thing I would like to do is mince my onions. So I minced the 3 onions. After you've minced your onions, you are going to heat up a pan, a large pot. For me, I'm using a cast iron Dutch oven. Heat up the Dutch oven, add olive oil to the bottom of the oven. I'm at the bottom of the pot, of course. Kind of make sure you cover the bottom of the pot, okay? After you cover the bottom of the pot, let that olive oil get nice and hot after a few minutes, and then you're going to add your onions. So we add the onions to the pot and we stir. Okay, so you want to get your onions nice and brown and caramelized to about this consistency. And at this level, we add 3 heaping teaspoons of garlic. All right, now give that a stir. And now we're going to add tomato paste. At this point, we're going to lower the heat and add about 1.5 cups of water. After adding the water, give it a stir to blend the tomato paste and the water together with the onion and minced garlic mix. Add a tad bit more oil, not much. And now you're going to add your Berbere seasoning. You're going to add 3 tablespoons, not teaspoons, 3 tablespoons of the Smalls Authentic Spice Blends and Sauces Berbere seasoning. And then you're going to salt to taste. Okay? After you salt to taste, add 1/2 cup more water and then add your chicken. One thing I would like to add before officially adding the chicken, I usually like to kind of like add slices to my chicken. I just simply stab it so that the seasoning could go through the entirety of the chicken as it's stewing in the pot. So I do add slices to it. I feel like it helps the seasoning go throughout the chicken. And I add a couple of slices, pretty much I'm stabbing the chicken. Add a couple of slices to each piece of chicken as I put it in the pot. All right, so Now we add our chicken, stir, make sure you get the chicken mixed with the sauce, and we are going to cover, make sure our heat is on low. I would periodically check on my chicken about every 15-20 minutes or so and give it a stir. Sometimes the contents of the sauce have a tendency to stick to the bottom of the pot. All right, so at this stage our Doro Wat is complete. I can tell that the chicken is done because, especially when you're stewing any kind of chicken, at some point the bone starts to get exposed on the legs and other pieces. All right, so it's done. You can serve it with rice and mixed vegetables, and your meal would be good to go. Thank you for tuning in. Click like and share, and don't forget to try one of our spices.